library. It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Milton Wordsworth,
Shelley and Jackson,
working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight. Hello.
Has everybody gone?
The sun is down, the stars are bright. Story makers come out at night. Milton Wordsworth, story maker and magical maestro, at your service.
We're not all here, Milton.
Is that so? Well, not to worry. You and Jelly are extremely good story makers.
But Milton.
Yes?
Jelly's missing.
Most unusual.
I can't find her anywhere.
Jelly!
Jelly! Jelly!
Ah, she's in here somewhere, but the question is where?
Is she hiding?
Just a moment.
I'm in the box.
There you are, Jackson. Problem solved. She's in the box.
Phew, that's better.
What were you doing in there, Jelly?
Oh, I was looking for some books in the box and it fell on top of my head.
Now that we're all here, it's time for the story makers to make stories for the library. Would you like to help?
Oh, look at these.
Oh, what is it?
The children have left some pictures. Oh, look at all these boats.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, can we have a boat story, Milton?
I'm sure that can be arranged. One story coming up forthwith. Now, this is where we need your help. It takes a lot of imagination to get this story machine going. So put your hands up like this and imagine the story coming alive. Imagine a story! It's a blue cow story. Blue cow goes boating.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was thinking about water. I wonder what it would be like to float on water. She's off again, said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field. I'd like a return ticket to a place where I can float on water, please. There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off for a boating lake. And then they arrived. She was at a park. In the middle of the park there was a large lake, and in the middle of the lake was a long pole with an elephant perched on top of it. He was wearing a stripy pink blazer and a straw boater, and had a magnificent moustache. I say, madam, could you possibly help me? Said the very posh elephant. I've lost my boat and I'm stuck up a pole. Is that the boat over there? She said, pointing to a long flat boat that was caught between the reeds. Jolly well spotted, said the elephant. I'll get in and paddle it out to you, said Blue Cow. She hopped into the boat and picked up a small paddle. Splash, splash, splash! She paddled her way to the elephant. The elephant slid down the pole. Whee! Plop! He landed in the boat. Thank you so very much. I'm Mr. Bunbury. Can I take you for a ride? I'm Blue Cow. I'd love to. Shloop! He pulled up the pole and used it to push the boat. Splosh, splosh. It was very peaceful. All Blue Cow could hear was the splosh, splosh of the water. Are you hungry, Miss Blue? There's a picnic in the back, said Mr. Bunbury, pointing to a straw hamper that matched his hat. Blue Cow opened the hamper, and inside there were sandwiches, apples, cakes, and orange juice. Moo, yummy, said Blue Cow, and they had a delightful picnic feast. You'll never guess where I've been. Where have you been? I've been to a boating lake. Everyone knows cows can't go boating. But we know they can, don't we?
I wonder what those two are up to. Hope we haven't lost Jelly again.
We're floating in a boat. We're floating in a boat. E-I-I-D-O. We're floating in a boat. We're floating in a boat.
Seeing as our services are not required, shall we make a story? With this paintbrush?
We're floating in a boat.
You know what to do. Imagine, imagine, imagine a story. It's a playbook, and it's called Robin and India's Houseboat.
Where sea and river meet, at the edge of the land, there sits a houseboat with a great red deck and a yellow cabin wall. Inside the houseboat, India, Robin and their mum were practicing their painting. They practice curves and curls, swirls and splodges and splidges. They painted flowers and trees for a very special reason. They were going to paint a boat garden for Dad's birthday. They quickly got to work in the hot sun, dabbing, sweeping, dripping the paint on the yellow wall, while Mum found some hats to keep the sun off. Their friend Ollie, who lived on a boat nearby, came to help.
Wow!
There was so much to do. Sweeping, stroking, and spotting. More friends, Anu and Loki, came to visit. And to help, pressing, stroking, and splatting the paint onto the wall, until at last the paint garden was finished. The garden was full of flowers, birds and trees, and even brightly coloured, buzzing bees. A short while later, as India watered the garden, Robin noticed someone coming home. It was Dad. Happy birthday! And there Dad sat for the rest of the day in his special houseboat garden.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Oh, Jelly, what's the matter?
Milton! Milton!
How can I be of assistance?
I've sat on something.
What?
Oh, it's the remains of someone's lunch.
What should we do with it?
Oh, let's make a story with it.
That would take a lot of imagination. Are you ready, story makers? Imagine, imagine, imagine a story. It's a tale from Faraway. It's called The Monkey's Heart, a story from India. There was once a monkey who lived on the bank of a river. She was happy in her home. There were plenty of bananas for her to eat, and she never went hungry. In the river lived a crocodile. The crocodile watched the monkey eating her bananas. He was tired of eating fish and wanted to have something different for his dinner. I'd love to eat that monkey's heart. It would make a fantastic snack. Then he had a brilliant idea.
Monkey, aren't you tired of eating bananas every day?
He said. I suppose I am, the monkey replied.
Why don't you go to the other side of the river? There are some delicious mangoes over there.
How can I reach them? I can't swim, she said.
Jump onto my back, said the crocodile, and I will take you there.
The monkey jumped onto the back of the crocodile, and he began to swim across the river. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, the happy monkey exclaimed. But when they reached the middle of the river, the crocodile started to swim under the water. What are you trying to do? Drown me? The poor monkey stammered.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
But what have I done? The monkey asked.
Nothing, but I want to have your heart for my dinner.
The monkey had to think fast to save herself. She started to jump up and down on the croc's back, laughing loudly.
What are you laughing about? Said the crocodile. How can you find this funny?
Oh, crocodile, you are so silly. You can kill me, but you'll never get my heart.
What do you mean? He asked.
Well, we monkeys hide our hearts in safe places before we leave our homes.
How was I supposed to know such a thing?
I'll show you where my heart is kept, if you are interested. The crocodile swam back to the river's edge with the monkey still on his back. See this tree, she said. I keep my heart on the topmost branch. Take me right to the riverbank and I'll get it for you.
Absolutely fascinating,
the croc said as he reached the bank. As soon as they were close to land, the monkey leapt off the croc and climbed up the tree. You foolish croc, she said. I had my heart with me all the time. How do you think I could live without one?
One day I'll catch that cheeky monkey, said the crocodile.
What on earth are you two doing?
Being monkeys.
Join in.
I've got another idea. What's this?
You were being a crocodile. Do it again. Do it again.
Look, here comes the morning.
Oh, it's time for us to hide away.
Yes.
The dawn is upon us. The morning is nigh. We've made our stories, and we bid you goodbye. Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous. Stories are fun.
Bye, story makers.
See you again soon.